In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on Owl Creek Road.
I'm pumped. It's going to be epic. Little nervous, but mostly excited. And it's absolutely beautiful outside today, and there's not supposed to be any rain while we're up here, so hopefully we can just take our time and enjoy it.
Do you have a reservation?
Yes.
Can I see that reservation?
I don't know what all you need of it.
Thank you.
There's our first view.
Day one.
Look, deer.
Where?
There he is, right there.
Gina and I are out in the Maroon Bells Snowmass Wilderness to do the famous 4-pass loop backpacking route. We're going to spend 4 days of hiking, 3 nights of camping, 28 miles. Scenery's beautiful, the weather's awesome. We've reached Crater Lake. It's already a crowd. Okay.
Here we are, you go right here. Have a good day.
Oh, did you hear him?
He's telling me to go away from the people.
Day 2 on the 4-pass loop begins. We've got a 800-foot climb right off the bat and 0.8 miles to go over the first pass. Then we'll drop down about 700 feet and climb over another pass.
Then we'll do it again, repeat.
All within about 3 miles. But it's beautiful out here this morning. We had a good camp. Saw a little family of moose. Saw some deer last night. The deer came up after dark, all up in our camp area.
Lots of chipmunks.
Yesterday's hike was a good one. We got to the camping area early, so we got our pick of the campsites, and we got the best one. A lot of people came up later and had trouble finding a place to bed down. So it looks like this afternoon we're going into a spot where there are lots of camping. Shouldn't be such a hassle. We're getting closer,
Yeah.
closing in on it.
Yeah. Close. No worries.
We're getting so close.
How are these people? I don't like it. Holy hell. Thank God. Only one more to go today.
All right, there's the other side.
That's quite an accomplishment right there. Look at that wind. Woo!
Now we've got to go all the way down there and across that valley and back up another pass.
Yeah, for my afternoon snack, I have another protein bar and puncheon.
We're about 1.5 miles in for today. We've already gone over our first pass and down to the bottom, and we're ascending to our second pass. And we're having our second breakfast right here amongst all these magnificent flowers.
Hummingbird.
And we are surrounded by hummingbirds. There must be 10 or 15 hummingbirds all in these flowers. But I don't know if I've captured any of them on the video. They've just flit all around. I think that's a hummingbird chirping. They're probably pissed that we're in their spot.
Somewhere.
Final approach up Frigidaire Pass. We've got about 200 feet. Frigidaire has been more of a struggle than West Maroon. We're about to see something awesome. Topping out on Frigidaire Pass. All right, how was Frigidaire Pass, Gina?
It was challenging, but doable. 2 passes by noon.
What about when you said, sweet Jesus, that was a toughie?
I didn't say that. I would never say such a thing.
Let's go over here and look over the edge.
Oh, my knee. I think my knee got a little funky.
All right. Looking down into Fravert Basin.
Which is where we're headed.
Or Fravert Basin. We're heading way down there where those trees are. Actually, we're probably gonna go through that gap in the mountain down there before we find camp. Check out the switchbacks down this steep mountainside.
Always with the sketchy downhills.
I know you can't really see how far down this is on the video, but the trail is way down there. We're standing on a cliff that looks like it's about, I don't know, 750 feet tall. And somehow the trail gets down it. About 12 minutes ago, we were up above that waterfall. Right about in, oh, my finger's giant. Right about there. We were way up above it. Took 12 minutes to do a hellish set of switchbacks. Well, how was the hike today?
It was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful hike today. I thought.
Today's hike was freaking spectacular.
Yes, it was.
Freaking spectacular.
More wildflowers than I ever could have imagined in one place.
Yep. We did 7.5 miles,
Yeah.
2 passes,
Yeah.
only 1,600 feet, right?
2 passes by noon.
2 passes by noon, 1,600 feet of vert, but a long downhill, 2,700 feet down.
Yeah, it was long.
We almost had a fist fight over the campsite selection,
Oh, yeah.
but we were able to rein it in.
Well, because you found a better campsite.
Nobody got hurt. I relented on my campsite choice.
His campsite choice was out in the middle of nowhere, right on the trail, where everyone can watch everything you do.
Well, it was nice and flat and close to the creek and breezy.
It's breezy here.
And we were being swarmed by, I guess they're black flies.
Oh, I don't know what they are, but they bite and it hurts. It's so painful.
But I have yet to have one bite me. But they're all over and they're very annoying.
And they're very painful if they do bite you.
And apparently they're very painful if they do bite you. But if they're not going to bite me, they can swarm around and I'll be fine. Once they start biting, then I'm going to have to call in the reinforcements. And now I shall eat some chili. Man, that's cold. All right, we're kicking off day 3 of the 4-pass loop by doing our biggest climb yet, up Trail Rider Pass, about 2,500 feet of gain over about 3 miles. We've come up quite a ways. Getting our first glimpse of Trail Rider Pass. It's up there. So we've climbed about 1,500 feet, I think, and we have about 1,000 to go or 1,100 to go. We've got a little respite here, a nice level spot before we do the final push climb. And as usual, it's beautiful up here.
Yeah, than
That last
yesterday. Oh, Frigidaire.
Yeah.
Frigidaire was tougher than a dog in there. It was very steep.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised by this. There's no way this video is going to do it justice, but this is an amazing field of wildflowers. This is a 1 foot in front of the other deal.
Got like 500 to go.
We're about halfway up Trail Rider from this big dip we took down there by that lake. We're getting closer. It's right up there. Another 500 feet of vert. Big climb snack. Go get some fuel.
Mess that last.
We're so close.
Oh, the wind. Jesus.
All right, you made it.
Oh. That was not as sketchy as Frigidaire.
There's Snowmass Lake.
I'm so glad to be over this one, because this was supposed to be the tough one. And honestly, I think Frigidaire was worse. What do you think? As far as the layout and the rocks and the steepness right at the top.
Yeah, but the elevation was worse on this one.
Yeah, the elevation gain was worse, but the ascent, the final ascent on the other one was worse.
Sketchy boulder field with no clear trail. We made it.
We made it.
We made it over Trail Rider Pass.
It was a toughie in the boulder field.
Boulder Field,
It's worse than the path.
pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
Whew. You don't know how good that feels.
The jelly makes it last night.
It's not my favorite because you have to do this double pouch situation. The chili was fine. It made me a little gassy, but I wasn't uncomfortable. Pure ambrosia.
Okay. I think it feels heavier.
Starting off our last day on the 4-pass loop. We had a great camp last night, although it did get very cold, got down to 33, which we were not really expecting temps down to freezing for this trip, but that's what we got. Now we've got a 1,700 foot climb over Buckskin Pass, and then a 3,000-foot drop to the parking lot.
Back is heavy. Going up this side. Oh, that's
Our first glimpse of Buckskin Pass. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but there's a bunch of people standing up there. How far do we have? How many feet?
500. No, back up. 400. 465, 75, 485.
485 to the pass, which is up here somewhere.
Less than 500. We've already gone 1082.
Man, we're running this one down. It's not even 10 o'clock. There's a lot of this willow walking on this trail. Crater Lake's way down there in the middle of the view. Trail Rider Pass is over that mountain in the middle. And I don't know what peak that is. Once again, a wildflower explosion that is just not going to look as good on this video. Morning. Yeah. It's our first pass during the morning. All right, we made it. What do you think? Oh, there's still a cornice up here. Whew. We've made it to the top of the fourth pass. Whew.
That was an easy one. That was smooth and easy. That was cruising.
That was a cruising one.
A cruising one.
That's a hell of an accomplishment right there.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. Great way to spend your morning. Is that a lake over there?
Where?
Is that the lake?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's
Snowmass Lake, yeah. Are all our feet in it?
Mm-hmm.
Are the mountains in it?
There.
You push the button. Can't reach it. Here it is, the parking lot. We made it back. What do we think?
I'm starving, exhausted, it's great, and I'm glad it's over.
I'm starving, exhausted too, and it was great. And I'm glad it's over. And now we're gonna see if our cold drinks are not boiling hot from sitting in the car for 4 days. Well, they're not hot.
Isn't that cold?
No, that was pretty cool. And that one's, it's cool enough for me. I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, yeah, it's got condensation in it.
Clink. That's pretty good. Right. It's not filtered mountain ambrosia. And I'm gonna lean in.
Is it running?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure, but I think it is. I'm pretty sure. All
Good
right.
hike.
Good hike. All right, we can do a few seconds of videoing us as we look at the magnificent view. All right, testing. Talk into yours.
Testing.
You're hot,
Sure.
and your mic is hot. I'm doing the bugs.
Jesus. Oh. So aggressive.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a video
So?
clip.
And then slamming your chair down with farther?
Yes. I mean, isn't that clear?
No.